See what we doing, man. We in here, bro. Got a little groove with it, man. We gonna build the stream up, man. But everybody that is about to tune in for a show, man. How's it going, broski?
Hey, it's going good. How about you, bro?
You know I can't complain, man. We first of all, man, are you a sports fan?
Yes, I'm a sports fan.
Are you
That's
a football fan?
yes, I don't have a team, but I definitely watch football. Wow,
Nah,
what's up?
man. I didn't know if you was like a Ravens fan or you was you know what
Oh,
I'm
because I'm
saying?
from Maryland. Oh no. I'm not a Ravens fan. I
If
do
you
root for Lamar though.
okay, if you were to pick a team, where would you pick?
Probably, probably the Rams, because
The
I used to
Rams.
like
Really?
them. I used to like them back when they had like Marshall Faulk, Kurt Warner, Torrey Holt, Isaac. I think
Yes.
Isaac Bruce. Yeah, like that was
Mhm.
my team. I was so heartbroken when they lost to the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
You talking about the golden age?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, I was a beast on the Madden days on that time, man.
Hey, facts,
I was a beast
facts.
on that time, bro. So, as you know the vibes, man. Let me see what's going on the IG right now. What up, everybody on the IG? I see my Solar on there. I see Meech the Gamer. I see Divisions. I see all y'all on there, man. Fight Club Kid. What's popping? What's popping?
What's
Yes,
good,
yes.
everybody?
This is concrete approved, guys. Y'all know concrete approved, man. Um, we do interviews with some of the dopest talent in the industry, in the game. And right now, we just grooving out to a beat for a second before we get started and let more people in there as we promote. But yeah, no, I'm learning a lot about Malcolm right here behind the scenes, man. Are you a basketball fan?
Oh, 100%.
Who would you claim?
Celtics. That's my team.
So you just nowhere near Maryland, huh?
No, bro. Like, do you know the Maryland teams? What I'm supposed to be a Wizards fan?
Yes, you are
I,
actually.
I root for the Wizards. I definitely root for the Wizards. But if I'm gonna pick a sports team that's gonna make me mad for a whole season, I'm gonna pick a team that I actually like.
Hmm.
So
Were you always
Celtics,
a Celtics fan?
yeah, Celtics been my team since basically like high school for real. So yeah, they've been my team, and that's what I've been rocking with.
That's crazy, bro. So you got the Rams,
If
Celtics.
well, if the Rams are only if I had a football team, but I don't got a football
Okay,
team.
okay. Dare I ask baseball? Like, you know what I mean? Is this
I don't watch enough baseball to have a team.
San Francisco we can team over there, man? Like you just jumping everywhere, man. Nah, that's dope, man. See me, I'm just Phillied out, man. Phillies, Eagles, Flyers, Sixers, you name it. Everything
Oh,
Philly, that's just what it is.
I was just watching y'all. Y'all was in overtime with the Rockets. I don't know if y'all won or not though.
Man, them games be too stressful, bro. You know, it get you know, it get down to the wire. Like I don't care if a team be blowed out by 30 in the halftime. Third quarter, still 30-point lead. And then for some reason, the fourth quarter is 2 point difference.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And you be like, yo, like why? Why is this happening? You know?
That is how the league is now, for real.
That yeah, no, for sure. It's definitely like that, man. So yeah, no, shout out to everybody, man. People on YouTube. I don't know who's on YouTube, but drop a comment, let us know who you are and what you got going on. But no, without further ado, man, we're gonna get this thing started, bro. And we're gonna get this thing cracking. I got some good questions for you, man. I see the head bobbing too over that beat, man. I see it, man.
This joint rock, bro. I mess with it.
Now that's fire, man. Yeah. Yeah, no, man. If you ever want to get back in the booth, man, you guys let me know.
Right. I
Apparently
never.
me, apparently me, you, Thaddeus, man, we all rap, man.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
man,
that's
we all
tough.
rappers.
That's
Yeah, man,
tough.
we might gotta get out there. And I saw you was on Chat and Draw. He raps too.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah,
Dang.
it's his whole, freestyle comics is named after, that's what he do. He get it
I
in with the freestyle.
I'm
So.
mad I never put two and two together. Like that, that's crazy.
hmm Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm sure it's dope, man. You know what I'm saying? We might all gotta get on the track, you
I'm
know?
with
Yeah. So without further ado, guys, we are on Concrete Approved, one of the dopest podcasts in America where we highlight some of the dopest creators in the world, man. And I got my boy here, Mr. Malcolm McFadden from 615 Comics. They've been ripping up the runways for the last how many years? Is it 3 years? 3, 4 years?
3, 4, yeah.
3, 4 years. I remember first seeing you step on the scene, man. You were just doing your thing, super humble, super dope. Um, uh, Very nice to talk to. You share in the community. You support other creators. You're the perfect type of guy that I would like to see win. You know,
Hey, thank you, bro. I think that means a lot.
you've done a lot, man. You know what? I just realized I'm talking on my microphone, bro, and it's not even plugged up. Like I'm completely tripping. You know what I'm
You
saying?
like in the movies, bro. I hate when I watch movies and they be like singing or something and the mic don't even be plugged up.
Mic ain't even plugged up, man. So you know what? I apologize, but if everybody heard me clearly, though, right? So that's
Yeah, I
good.
can hear you clearly.
As long as y'all heard me, man, then the mission is complete. Yo, yo, sound good?
Oh yeah.
Yo, yo, yo. There it is. Yeah, now I got the radio voice now, man. I sound really good now. So yeah, so like I was saying, man, this is Concrete Approved, and we are on with my boy Malcolm, and we're about to dive into who he is, why he is, and what he's here to do, man. So without further ado, congratulations, bro, on everything that you've done to this point on, man. But I don't think that people got a chance to really know who you are, man. They talk to you about the comics. They talk to you about, this character and that character and all these other things, but how many people have really got to know you? So without further ado, man, my first question on the board is what is your origin story?
Ooh, okay. My origin story. So I'm from Annapolis, Maryland. Um, hold on. You mean like hold on. So you
Mm-hmm.
want to add? You
Mm-hmm.
asking me like me, or like me, like with comics?
You. Who are you,
Oh,
man?
okay.
And how did it lead into you becoming who you are?
Okay. All right, bet. So, I was actually born in. Well, for everybody listening, I'm Malcolm McFadden. I was born in Washington D.C. I was adopted at 3, and then moved to Annapolis, Maryland, where I was born, where I was basically raised for the rest of my life. And I still live in Annapolis. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I got a lot of siblings. And I'm the youngest of my siblings. And my older brothers actually are huge. Were huge in the comics and stuff like that. So they are the ones who kind of got me into comic books and showed me comics. They had a bunch of comics when I was little, like Captain America, X-Men, Weapon X, Batman, Superman. Comics I wish I still had because they probably are worth something. But yeah, they got me into comics, and that kind of started my journey that has kind of got me where I am today.
That's fire, man. Um, did
So
you did
a
was
deep
this
question.
was this always? You know what? I'll ask this question: how much does where you come from represent like who you are today? Like as far
Oh,
as like your lingo, how you talk, how you walk, how you perceive things.
well, a lot. So if you follow me on like Yo and Nerd, like Yo is the thing we say a lot in the DMV area. So like Ayo, that's something we say a lot, and then so that especially influences what I do and who I am. Because the whole name of Yo and Nerd came from just somebody being like, hey yo is a nerd, like Yo a nerd. You feel me? Like kind of like joking, like which we do a lot in the DMV. So so and especially the personality that you see in like the videos and stuff like that. That's a lot has to do with growing up in the DMV and growing up in this area. So where I come from has a lot to do with what you see online, because what you see is me. I'm not one of the people. What you see online isn't really themselves. So what you see online is 100% me. So it influenced it a lot.
So that's dope, man. And did you know that you would be doing what you're doing right now?
No, not at all. Not at all, bro. Like I didn't really start trying to put my ideas and write out comic book scripts until about like 2019, 2020. So like around that time. So it wasn't really idea. And when I was a kid, I was going to the NBA. And then after that, it was, be a world famous rapper. After that, it was just to be like a engineer, which I still am. I am an AV engineer, but I never had thought I was going to be comic books. Like always had ideas, always had characters, but never thought I would actually put that foot forward to do it, or know I could put that foot forward to do it.
So that's crazy. And you somehow you left the engineer part out of your origin story, which is a major part of of who you are, how your
Right.
brain works, man. So how did that come about? Like, when you say engineer, man, are we talking, years of school? You went to MIT, was out here building drones out here. You know what I mean?
No, 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 not like engineer like that. Like a AV engineer, like audio visual engineer.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
like no, not like that. No, no,
That's what I say. I said, hey, this boy's there building drones, man. You know what I'm saying?
no,
Just getting
definitely
it in.
not.
So we got you guys put out some great work. Hopefully, you guys do a crossover. What advice would you give to aspiring comic book creators, man? That's a dope question. We got a question similar like that for him at the end of the segment, and we will open the floor up to questions. So make sure you guys keep on dropping them questions, man. We will respond to all of them for sure, for sure. Yeah, no, that's fire, man. Your origin story, it definitely creates who you are. How much of it comes out in your stories?
Oh, a lot of it, a lot of it. So, uh, all of my story, well, not all of my stories, because some of my stories I kind of detached from myself. But like, let's say my story of Aura Lee, like how she deals with anger problems and anger management. That was something when I was a kid that I had to go to like anger management therapy, so to learn how to deal with that. And then growing up, like like when you get mad and stuff and you're kind of a nerd, you just be thinking like, bro, if I was Professor Xavier right now, I would just pop all of y'all heads. You feel me? Like I would just, just get everybody out my way. But so that when I started writing comics, that was actually a fun thing to do. Like things that you think about when you like are growing up as a kid and you have like these problems and you kind of relate them to comic books. So I took a lot of things growing up and a lot of just day to day life and kind of put it to a comic book twist and put it in my books.
That's dope, man. Very dope. Um, my next question for you right here, brother. What are your biggest inspirations?
Oh, what? Not like who or this, that, like just what?
I guess what and who, like what means everything. Like whatever inspires you to do exactly what you're doing right now. And why do you push so hard?
Okay. One big inspiration that is just quick one is Michael Jordan. Growing up, just always like anything I do, I try to you do with like his work ethic and like how he went about things and how he always tried to be. Yo, what's good, bruh? Hey, how you doing?
Like,
Um,
in the building.
sorry, got sidetracked. Sorry, I got ADHD. Oh, but yeah, Michael Jordan for one, just his work ethic. And then growing up, I was always a fan of basketball and always watching his videos. And I used to watch the Come Fly With Me DVDs and all that. Like, well, I think it was on VHS at the time, but I used to watch all of those. And he's one big inspiration. One of my other biggest inspirations would be my sister. She is also a creative like me, and she has used her creativity and then turned that into like a career. So she's one of my biggest inspirations because I always love that she can take her creativity and actually make money from it and actually do what she loves to do on a day-to-day basis. So she is definitely one of my biggest inspirations.
What are some of your biggest negative inspirations? Things that negatively affected you that you turned into a positive.
Yeah, damn. All right. Uh hmm Okay. One negative inspiration that actually can goes into what I said before and goes into like comic books. Um, Growing up with anger problems, because one thing you do learn is that you kind of don't stop getting angry at things. It's just kind of how you deal with the things, you know. So like, and also anger can really be a fuel. Like some of the best things I've ever done is because somebody has made me mad and I just wanted to prove them wrong, or show them that I could do it. You feel me? So like that can be like a fuel. So that was one thing in my life that was a huge negative. It was a big problem in my life growing up. And then if it had continued, it could have been my life could have been very different. You feel me? So those things and kind of using that to turn into a positive, to like some days where I can just kind of like the Hulk, how he's like, I'm always angry. So I can like some days
Yeah,
where I'm like, I don't feel like working. I can be like, bro, no, like I can use like past pain or issues to like drive me to like, put myself in gear. So that would be something that was negative that I kind of turned into a positive. And also Cliff
hmm
note, I don't want anybody hearing this to think I'm a really angry person. I'm a really I'm a really I like to joke. I joke all the time, but like I don't want nobody to think that I'm just walking
yeah.
around always just angry all the time. No, I'm
That's
really
dope, man.
a chill person.
I think expressing that, it humanizes you, man. It also, because people they see what we do and they think we just live these perfect lives where we just get to create and we're just happy all day, smiling, creating these fun stories, but they don't know, like, life be life out here.
You do.
Things
You do.
things really will try to distract you from your goal and from your focus, man. Bills are coming really take away your spirit, and you out here worried about doing a Kickstarter, right? And
Right.
you out here drowning in bills, and car just got a flat tire on the highway. Whatever, it's so many things be going on that y'all don't realize while we're in the midst of trying to entertain. You know,
Exactly.
and it takes a lot to not show that, man. So you've been doing a great job at just really being a positive light in the comic book community, man. That's why I've always supported you and always wanted to just see you win, man. Because it ain't a lot of people holding up that beacon of light to inspire others, and you're one of the people
Facts.
that's doing it, man. So we gotta salute that at all times, at all places, man. And I know that you're a person that definitely doesn't mind helping others as well. So
Facts.
yeah,
And
man.
that's something that we as in and that is also, I can say the same thing about you, and I can say the same thing about other creators. Like when I came into making comics, y'all were very welcoming. There was no animosity or anything. Like y'all was giving me advice, even if I didn't ask for it. Y'all was just giving me advice, and so that was, and it was always helpful. You feel me? So when and me being positive tries to continue that, because y'all were very warm. And so if anybody asks me advice, I always try to like help them out too, because if I feel like if y'all win, I win, we all win. You feel me? So I feel like is especially in this indie game, like if we all like work together and get more people, get more eyes on indie comic as a whole, like we all just can win.
Right. No, for sure, man. So I got another question for you, brother.
That.
Why comics?
Ooh. Ooh, okay.
All the mediums you could have chose. All the hidden talents that you got, man. I know that you're a great ventriloquist, right? But so- no, but out of all out of all the talents you got, man, why comics?
Well, I have never actually thought about this. Well, okay, why comics? Why comics? Because for one, I always grew up loving comics. That's easy. But also, I've always just been a fan of just stories. I've just loved stories. I used to read when I was a kid. Me and my mom used to read the Harry Potter joints. I read the whole series of unfortunate events. Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Like I've just always been a fan of just stories, and I'm also a visual fan. I love visuals. So
Mm,
like I love reading, I love visuals. So I guess comics is just the perfect medium for both of those. Like you still get to read, you still get to sit down with a book. Like I think that's one things I love in the world, just to kind of sit down with a book. It's kind of like the same thing if like moviegoers, like when they sit down in a movie and like just the atmosphere of a movie, like sitting down with a book is kind of it's peaceful. It's peaceful. Is that would be the perfect word for it, is just peaceful. So comics is like literally everything, all of that storytelling, visuals, sitting down with a book. I mean, there are people that read it digitally, but forget that. Just it's all of that just mixed into one. So I guess that would be why I go with comics and why I love comics so much.
That's dope, man. That's very dope. And that leads right into my next question for you, brother. What is your overall mission in comics?
Ooh, okay. So I don't even got to think about this one. Overall mission in comics is to not only tell dope stories, but tell dope stories centered around black characters, and very much so centered around black characters. I want to put an emphasis on that, and I want to be representation. Like, I want to be to what Static was for me when I first found out Static and started reading Static. I want to be that for the next generation. I want some kids to be like, you know what, man, I'm tired of reading Batman and Superman. I want someone that looks like me, and then be like, oh snap, I got the King's Domain, I got Avora Lee, I got Hellhawk. There's all these characters that resemble me that I can see myself in. I want to be that for the next generation or this generation, whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, that's dope. We got any graphic novel audio work upcoming? It's a great question, man. I know on our side, on the Concrete comic side, we're definitely working on some audio content. So be on the lookout for that for sure.
You mean like voiceover, like somebody doing voiceover on your comment,
Maybe they just want somebody to read the comics, you know?
like an
Just
ebook?
yeah,
That's tough.
yeah. That is tough. I'm not mad at that, man. I always wanted to, it's crazy, man. Growing up, I grew up, especially when I was younger, I had a stutter and I hated speaking. I hated talking. I
Mhm.
hated it. But all my gifts came from me speaking. Everything I did well involved like rapping or this and that or just being a point guard. I'm a point guard. I gotta talk. I gotta
Right.
when I'm playing basketball. So, just everything I did strong required my voice. And then God gave me a good voice as well. So it's just like, it's crazy. Sometimes your biggest fears, your greatest powers are hidden behind your biggest fears. And my biggest fear was speaking. Now everything I do is speaking. Speaking engagements, workshops, everything I do. And
No,
doing a damn podcast, you know what I'm saying? And it's just amazing. Is there something like that that you had that you overcame? I know that you spoke about the anger and things like that, but something that people wouldn't even know that it really encouraged you to do what you're doing now.
it's like something that like I like broke through, like how like you said,
Yeah.
like you like okay. Hmm. These some good ass questions, bro.
Hey man, I'm trying, bro.
Okay. Oh, one thing I'm every day trying to break through, but was also got me into making comics was just being impulsive. Just being I can be a very impulsive person. I can be a very just, okay, that looks cool. I'm gonna just do that. I can be a very just sometimes sometimes the thoughts just come and then it just happens. Like there's no like is this good or not. Sometimes it just happens, and that was kind of me getting into comics, which I did like study it and then make sure I knew what I was doing before I got into it, but it still was kind of an impulse decision. But like that is something I break through every day with comics, because you gotta practice patience. It's making comics is all about patience. So that's one thing I break through every day that kind of amazes me at times, because like I said, I am a very impulsive person at times. So that'd be one thing that I break through on a daily basis.
You know what's crazy about that? Comics is one of the most patience needed professions ever because you got to wait for artists, you got to wait for colorists, you got to wait for this, you got to wait for that. You're waiting on so many people. So if you don't practice patience, you're doing comics, man,
Right.
you might be in for a rude awakening because they gonna make your ass wait for sure.
Yes. Yes.
Some
Yes.
people gonna have their phone off. You might not be able to contact some cats for a little bit. You know,
Bruh.
things can get crazy, man. You know that's another thing that people don't see on our side of the fence. You know, is
Yeah.
those wait times, man. We do got a question here. You guys going to any cons this year?
Mm. Yeah, so me and you talked about it. I'm just got accepted to BlurCon, and I'm trying to make plans to be able to go to BlurCon because that's definitely on like my bucket list. Also around my way in Annapolis, there's a Annapolis Comic Con that I'm going to, and I'm also planning my own. It's not like a Comic Con, but it's like a music and like anime fair that will be later this year. So far for me. Oh, and also I want to go back to there's this one in my area called Raisukan. I hope
Mhm.
I'm saying that right. It's like a anime type con that I did really well at last year. So that's one of the cons I'm trying to go back to. Um, but those are the only ones that I have on that I can name off the top of my head right now.
Off the top of my head, I do have one coming up at Penn State University, beginning of March. And then we got C2E2 in Chicago. I know we're doing Philly Fan Expo. We got DreamCon and New York Comic Con locked in. We are,
Oh, you going to New York Comic Con?
oh yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, that should
I
be
do
tough.
that. You know, we are invited to BlurCon. Not sure if we can make it out there yet, but be on the lookout for that one. And there's gonna be plenty of other cons that we do. Me personally, I got a Brooklyn Comic Con. I'm looking to do Heroes Con in North Carolina. Uh, I'm looking to do one in Dallas with my boy Thad. I know Primate is in Connecticut. I want to do one with him out there. So
Mm.
I'm definitely looking to go around the country, man. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. We do got a couple shout outs to you on Instagram. Shout out to Solar the Sovereign. He said, shout out to my guy Malcolm. He said,
What's
Malcolm,
good, bro?
again, much respect. We got Doll 43. He asked if we need voiceover artists. That's something we'll definitely be looking into for sure. For sure, man. Let me see where we at with it, man. I know I'm hitting you with these questions, man. I'm trying to get you out of
Yeah,
here. You know what I'm saying?
you
I'm trying to have that moment, you know.
these are some real
Um,
thought provoking questions.
so we talked about, you know, what your overall mission was in comics, which is very similar to my mission as well. You know, telling dope ass stories, but also telling us in the forefront of it. Um,
Yes.
so that leads to my next question. What legacy do you want to leave
Mm.
in this industry?
Hmm. I will hope. Okay, if any legacy I do leave, even if it's not my stories, I will hope that once once I'm gone, and I would want my legacy to be that I got more eyes on indie comic books and black indie comic books, especially. I would want to, I think, because that's one thing that I think that we're missing is just the eyes on us. So I think that if that could be one thing that I could leave, that would be the main thing. Outside of the stories, whatever, I just would want more people to see that we're really out here putting out stories that they are already asking for.
Hmm, that's dope, man. Very dope, bro. So this kind of sums up the questions I really wanted to ask you, man. I really wanted to dive deep into who Malcolm was, man, and you know, what you do over at 615 Comics because you're everything there, right? You're the CEO, COO, president, founder, writer, creator, art director, designer.
The
What else?
janitor, I'm the
Janitor.
butler, I'm
You
everything.
do everything there, man. You sweep the floors, you change the light
Right.
bulbs, you do everything there, man. You're a one man band And
So no,
you're
I can't say that I am not a one man band. My wife helps me a lot. She listens to a lot
there
of
it
my
is.
ideas. She listens to my rambles. Her, my sister, also my sister. She also helps me a lot, and also they they also are with them being women. They also lend the ear when I have the questions about like my female characters about writing them. So yeah, they lend a lot of help too. So I definitely got people around me, but yeah, I do a lot of it myself, but I do got people around me that definitely help and support me.
That's dope, man. Shout out to the supportive team and the supportive family members, man. I'm glad you shouted out the wife because if she'd have heard this interview, man, it might have been over for you. You know what I mean? Couch duty,
Right, right.
2 months,
She was like,
shoe
okay, so you do
program.
everything yourself. You do everything
Yeah,
yourself. So the other
shoe
night when I had to
program.
listen to you, I didn't do nothing.
You playing basketball on Pelican Bay when she's done with you, man. You know what I'm saying? So so I got one more question for you, but before we get into that question, you made it to one of my favorite segments of the show, and it's called Top Three, man. So
Ooh,
I
top
got three
three. What?
questions for you. You gotta you gotta get them on the fly too. It can't be
Okay,
no long wait. You gotta just be like, okay, this is my top three. Boom. Are you ready for that?
let's go.
All right, man. First question. Top three action stars from the 90s.
Action stars. Okay. Dang. Action stars. I'm not good with names. Um. Oh, what movies
Shout out
came
the
out?
movies is fine too. Shout out the
Okay,
movies is
the
fine.
movies is fine. Okay. 90s. What came out in the 90s? Um. Why don't I remember anything that came out in the 90s?
That's crazy. Hey, listen, I'll give you one of mine. One of
Okay.
mine was Demolition Man. One of my favorites. I love Wesley Snipes, Sylvester Stallone. Some of my favorite action stars from the 90s.
Oh, okay. Got you. Got you. Got you. Thank you. I needed that. Okay. Action stars. Definitely Wesley Snipes. Easily. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Bam.
Mm,
Um. Dang. Wesley Arnold. Uh.
Wesley Arnold, Chuck, man. You see you out here, man.
Chuck. Chuck. Maybe. No, that's I can't say Bruce Lee. No, that doesn't
Everybody
work.
that's watching, please drop your top three action stars from the 90s in the
Yeah.
chat, and I want to
All
read
right.
through them as well.
Arnold, Wesley, and what else? Man,
Arnold,
I ain't
Wesley.
got a
Come on,
third.
man. We got one more.
One more.
You got Van Damme out there. You got Jackie Chan. You got the Jet Leads, man. You got there's a
Okay.
lot of
I'm going
people. You
with.
got
Oh, sorry.
Mel Gibson was out there getting it
Jet
in.
Li. Jet Li. That's easy. That's easy. Thank you said that. I don't. Why didn't that else be my first one? Jet Li.
There it is. There it is.
Man, I
So
didn't think of Jet Li.
our man over here said Wesley Arnold, and my man Chuck. Paige Alfred said, "I'm doing a campaign for that's real. That's real,
That would
man.
be dope. That
I
would be
gotta
dope.
talk to Jari about that one, man. You know what I'm
That
saying?
would be dope.
There's Miles Duncan. What do you say? Can Dam? Yeah, yeah. Van Dam was the man. Van Dam
Man,
was the man
yeah.
for sure. Who we got here? Arnold Stallone, Jackie. Yeah, you can't go wrong
Oh,
with Arnold.
Stallone. Stallone. Oh,
Stallone was
why?
Hennessy, man.
Why was I just missing people?
So we got Solar says Van Dam, Wesley Snipes, Arnold. Yeah, man, a lot of people gonna have Arnold in their top because he was
Yeah,
out there while,
he was.
Ki said, "Gang, I ain't that old. It don't matter, man. Dig in the crates, find your 90s, man." Dawg said Jackie Chan, Jet Li, Bruce Willis was my guy. Bruce
Oh,
Willis
Bruce
had the bangers back then.
Willis.
Hey, not for nothing, Kurt Russell has some fire Jones too. And you got Kevin Costner was out there getting it in with Waterworld and all this other stuff,
Mm.
man. Will Smith was popping back
I
then
feel
too.
like most of the ones I can think about is like 2000s, like the Jason Statham's, the Matt
Yeah,
Damon with the Born
2000
joints.
got real.
Yeah.
Somebody said honorable mention. Somebody, I, Solar said, Danny Glover. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting too old for this. That boy was him
Yeah,
in
Predator
Predator for
2.
sure. We got honorable mention Will Smith. Exactly. Will Smith was definitely wild. And you got to remember, Independence Day came out in the 90s, man.
True. I
Independence
don't know
Day
why I
came out
equate
in the
that to the
90s.
2000s.
And then Bad Boys came out in the 90s with
All
Will
right.
Smith and Martin Lawrence. You got Eddie Murphy had some bangers too. You know what I'm saying?
See,
It
I
was
was
a lot of
thinking
bangers.
Eddie. I was thinking Eddie for but I thought 48 hours was like the 80s.
Man, I think it was, Ryan, gonna hold you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was. What he said, yeah, yeah, Bruce Stallone was Timothy for sure. You know what I mean? Rambo was getting it in. Come on, yo, not for nothing. You can put like Sigourney Weaver in there too. You know, she had the aliens John going crazy back then.
Oh, true.
And Keanu Reeves was popping too with Speed, and he had a couple movies, man.
Speed
It
was the
was
90s?
yeah, Speed was don't do that. Speed was in the 90s, man.
Oh, true,
Yeah.
true. Okay.
Speed was in the 90s. What do you say? Will was popping? Yeah, yeah. What it say? Yo, Malcolm, did you show the first look at Bear page yet? Oh man, yeah, I here trying to got some sneak peeks.
I ain't
Enemy of
downloaded
the
my
State,
phone yet.
that comic book will be fire. It would be. Enemy of the State was.
Ooh.
So as you
Yeah.
know, yeah, yeah. So I tell you, top three get a little crazy. Um, we're gonna go with this one, man.
Oh, here we go.
Top three favorite car movies.
Horror movies. Okay. Um, hmm. Car
It's some
movies.
good car
I'm
movies out there.
not one of the fantastic of not one of the Furious, Fast and Furious, not one of those. Oh, I can't say all three of those. I want to say Transporter 1, 2, and 3.
I'll give you one. You can use one. So you got transport.
One. Okay, the Transporters. Taxi, the Queen Latifah one.
Hmm.
That joint was hilarious. Car movies. Ooh, dude, where's my car?
Dude, where's my car? Yo, that's a funny ass list, man. Dude, where's my car? Taxi. That's crazy. Hey, chat, man. I want to know what y'all got, man. Top three favorite car movies. I want to know. I want to know what kind of cloth that y'all from, man. Christine was
What's
a
Christine?
banger. You gotta Google that, man. You gotta Google that Christine. My man was ready to go. My man was catching bodies for Christine. Good old Christina. He got Fast and Furious for sure. Fast and Furious, the first one, classic, man. You can't go wrong with that one, bro. You know what I mean? You know,
Christine.
and then you got Cars. Oh, Cars is a banger. Me and my son watch Cars heavily, so
Yeah,
Cars was definitely one of them. See, I like Days of Thunder. Days of Thunder was one of my favorites with Tom Cruise back in the day.
never seen that.
Um, nah, yeah, Days of Thunder was a NASCAR joint.
These
I
are
like going to 60 seconds with Nicolas Cage. Going to 60 seconds was fired. You know what I mean? Had that Shelby Mustang.
mm.
Um, yeah, no, it was definitely some bangers. Let's see what we got out here, man. We got Too Fast, Too Furious, Cars, in one F1. Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. Too Fast, Too Furious was definitely fire too. I ain't gonna lie. One of my favorites in the Fast and Furious franchise was Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
Tokyo Drift is one of my favorite ones because it really, you know what I mean? It showed like a lot of culture.
I
You
think
know,
that's the last one I saw.
I think Tokyo Drift was the last one that really involved racing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like the one that came out after Tokyo Drift, where they was in like the Dominican. They did race. They had to race through them tunnels. You know, I mean, that was crazy. But yeah, my man said Talladega Nights. That's a classic.
Oh, that.
Talladega could definitely be up there.
Oh,
That could definitely
yeah,
be one of the goats.
yeah.
Yeah, it was in Mexico. Yeah, it was in Mexico. Okay. The Italian, hold on, man. We got some ones right here. The Italian Job, banger. The Transporter,
Mm.
banger. Ronin, banger.
I got to see F1. I still got to see
I,
F1. I want to watch that joint.
Formula One was fire. I liked it a lot. Formula One was really dope. We got oh my bad. Yeah, Gone in 60 Seconds is insane, man. Shows some of the classic cars. So but yeah, nah, these are some dope Jones. I got one more top three for you, man.
Okay.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to get this one. You know what I'm saying? How much of a movie buff are you?
It depends on what genre.
Ah, yes. So you might get slapped up on this last question. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. This is your last one. Top three dinner scenes in the film.
Number one, Nutty Professor. Easily.
Mm.
Easily. You can't beat that. He played everybody at that table except for Jada Pinkett. Like, you can't beat that. like, yes.
The
Nutty,
food did look a little good on that one. I ain't gonna hold you. The food did look kind of crazy on that one.
that joint, the Nutty Professor, that joint, okay. Dinner scenes. Let's see what else. Uh
Top three dinner scenes, man. Come on, man. You got to dig in the closet.
Hey, so you gotta think about dinner scenes. Ooh. Um it's one scene that sticks out to me that comes up. I don't know if this is a top three, but it's one of them. It's in Batman. It's the second Batman with the Catwoman and Penguin. And like him and Catwoman are literally at this long ass no, it wasn't Catwoman. It was the first one with Vicky Vale. They are at this long ass table where they're on far ends of the table. Like he has to get up and walk to pass her the salt. And it's like a long ass walk. And he was like, I always hate eating at this table. And I always just thought that was hilarious. So I would maybe since it came in my mind, I'll probably put that up there. Dang, dinner scenes.
Yeah.
Ooh. Why did I get married? When when she hit him over the head with the bottle at the end? Yes. Why did I get married? Oh, and she was like, no. She was like, you got it from Walter. He was like, I ain't gay. She was like, no, I got it from Walter. And then you got it from me. And she was like, boom. That scene, that's probably the best Tyler Perry movie ever. It's not hard to be, but it's the best Tyler Perry movie ever.
All right, chat. Top three dinner scenes in film. We got The Godfather up there no matter what. Okay, I see.
Oh,
Godfather definitely has some grub.
Don't talk about business at the table.
No, it was. It's not necessarily. I guess it's a dinner scene. Remember that movie? What was that? What was that DMX movie with Gabrielle Union in it? And the bull had the food in the prison. Like he had a whole chef.
That's not the one with Jet Li, right?
Jet Li was in that one too. Yeah.
So is that
what's called, man?
Unstoppable, Unchained, something.
It was the one where like Dragon was in it with him as well, and Gabrielle Union was like his like right hand. I forget what it was called, but that his chef was getting it in there. Like he had like fried fish and all kind of stuff, man.
DMX, Jet Li, Cradle to the Grave.
Cradle to the Grave. All right, so we got one. Hold on. Oh yeah, these ones are
Ratatouille.
Yeah, American X, the N-word scene. I forget what scene that was.
I don't think I've ever watched American X all the way through.
I tried to blink American X out of my memory. You know what I'm saying? Lethal Weapon did have a good ass food scene for sure. I ain't gonna lie. I'm mad you ain't mentioned Big Mama House, man. How you not mentioning Big Mama House, man?
True. The Martin joint. I didn't even think about that. Oh, you talking about the Martin joint? Oh, no.
Talking about soul food, but Roscoe Jenkins too. Roscoe Jenkins, they were throwing down at the queue. Roscoe Jenkins and then was throwing down at the queue.
Hold on. When you said dinner scenes, did you mean like food wise?
Oh yeah, now any way that you interpreted that, but I look at it as food. Like what I thought when I think about dinner scenes, I'm talking about like what that food look like. Yo, I need that.
Oh, then that's a different question. Then definitely soul food would be on there because I feel like that was real food.
Right. So was definitely real.
Soul food was definitely real food. I feel like they really was eating at that table. Definitely that. Oh, he said the stepbrother scene.
Stepbrother scene, bro. Boats and hoes. Yeah, Boats and Holes is a classic dinner scene for sure because they done messed
Bro,
that whole dinner up.
every time they had a dinner scene, that joint was hilarious. I
I
think
don't
didn't he
remember the
punch
Edward
his brother at
Scissorhands,
the other
but I know
dinner
the
scene?
food was popping. I think the Peter Pan joint was popping, but when you realize it ain't real food, you know what I mean, it just messes your whole damn mindset up. You know, they was eating good as hell in Goodfellas as well. Goodfellas, they was eating
Oh,
their behinds off.
they
I mean, I
was.
like that.
All the Italian movies, like all those Italian movies, they had good food.
Them Italians was getting it in wherever they was. They didn't care where they was at.
Exactly.
They was getting it in. You know what I'm saying? What we say? Ratatouille, Godfather. John Wick had a good food scene. He, my man said Talladega Nights again. Talladega Nights did have a good ass dinner scene.
True. True.
They was
Will Ferrell
cursing
just be
Grandpa
having
out.
dinner scenes.
They was cursing Grandpa out. We even got one of the Medias. Oh yeah, yeah. That's the heavy on the arm fat cooking right there. You know what I'm saying? Heavy on the arm fat. You can't even deny that. Can't deny that at all. Heavy on the flab, man. Heavy on the arm flab and the Medea joints.
Yo, yo,
Understand? Heavy on the flaps. Oh man. shout, out to, shout out to the flat work, man. You know what I'm saying? What he said. We, that
yo.
heavy on the flat work is real.
Oh
Cause y'all
my,
know the
that is
flaps gotta be
wild. That
working.
is wild, bro.
Flat, flaps gotta be working, man. Because
That's how you know it's ready to be fired. That's how you know it's ready to be.
yep. Shout out to the flat work, man. Shout out to all the mamas. Shout out to Big Mama, man. You know.
Yo, that is, yo,
My man-
yo, that's hilarious because I just made that joke like a week or so ago
my
about
man said
somebody.
heavy on the arm fat. It's outrageous.
Oh my god, bro, that is, but it's
And
true.
I ain't mean to offend nobody on that one, man. You know what
It's
I'm
true.
saying?
Oh my god.
Nah,
I
man.
feel
With
like
that,
for dudes, it's the if you at the grill with the sandals and the white towel, that's how you
yeah.
know it's gonna be fire. And the
No,
sweaty forehead.
it's gonna be fire for sure. I think I think the Roscoe Jenkins joint was definitely one of my favorites though. It was a lot of arm fat in that scene. It was a yeah. Yeah, that's boy boys was not playing with that arm.
Oh my god. Whew.
Yeah, that
Oh,
joint
that is wild. That is wild.
that joint got me crying a little bit, man. I ain't gonna lie. Heavy on the flappery, man.
Yo,
For
but
sure.
it's that's true though. Oh,
So 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 with that being said, man, I got one more question.
all right, back.
Oh
Oh,
man. Sheesh.
oh,
I apologize, y'all.
it's
I have my moments every now and then, man.
okay. All right, I'm
So,
ready.
yeah, man. So before we get out of here, man, what we got for you, man? What advice do you give to the future creators that are
Okay.
coming behind the trail that you laying, man?
Okay. I'm gonna change my answer up. I think I just got asked this question twice, and I think I gave the same exact answer twice. So I'm gonna answer it differently. Advice I would give to up and coming creators. Advice I would say really be a student, be a sponge, like look up comic book creators before you do it. I think that's one of the things that has helped me a lot. Just looking up comic creators, looking at how they do it, what they do, um not just their books but their social media presence, um how they promote, what they promote, when they promote. Really be a student, be a sponge. Like when you be doom scrolling and you see another creators, whatever they're posting, see what they're posting, see how many likes they get, see one thing that's dope about Facebook shows you where people share things to, how many people like it. It shows you enough to where you can kind of see a creator that you like and kind of study how they go about social media. So I would say study. Definitely don't copy. I don't When I say study people, I mean don't like just copy them. Like do your own thing, but just see how it works. Like that'll be one thing that will help you, and then it will be very less of a headache. It'll be a lot of things that you study and see what people do will help you in the long run, even if you don't notice it. Like me myself being 3-4 years in, there's things that I looked at with like you, Wise Acres, Godhood Comics, just different people and how y'all like promoting and stuff that helps me today. So definitely just study. That would just study the game, study the people in it, study comic books. If you want to get into comics, I'm guessing you're already a fan. So definitely study comic books. Yeah, just be like a sponge.
I couldn't have said it better, brother. Being a sponge is gonna get you real far, man. And I know you got some important things going on right now, so feel free to shout out anything you got going on that you want people to check out, man.
So right now, I have a Kickstarter going right now. I think I got 22 more days to go, 22, 21. I've reached my goal, but that is not enough. I want to skyrocket. I want to get better than my last campaign that I did for the King's Domain. I want to do better than my last campaign period. Each campaign I want to do better and better. So please check out my Kickstarter. Oh, sorry people, I'm not telling you what that Kickstarter is about. That Kickstarter is about my comic book, The King's Domain. It's about my character, Amari King, aka Mahis. He's a protector of animals and a fighter for the innocent. And in this book, he is up against the Alpha organization who profit off of animal cruelty, and he's made it his mission to bring them down. So, issues 1 and 2 will be available on this Kickstarter. It's available now. If you go to Kickstarter, then look up the King's Domain. I should be the only person with that name, and it'll be right there. I got a lot of dope rewards that you can back. And I do a lot of stuff right now. That's my main focus. So check that out. And if you go to any of my social media, I'm always promoting. So you'll see anything that I'm doing. I'll keep people updated. So yeah, for right now, the main focus is the Kickstarter.
So make sure y'all go to his profile if y'all are on IG or on here. I do have his profile in the bio. You can go to 615comics.com as well. Get all the information that you need about his company and what he does, man. And make sure y'all
Thank you. I should
support.
have said that.
This is one of the dopest up and coming publishers out there right now. And if you love comics, if you love indie comics, if you want to see more Black heroes, you gotta support 615
Facts.
Comics, man. And this has definitely been a concrete approved episode that I can say I approve this message, man. So Malcolm, I really appreciate you being here, bro. And you know, much success to everything that you got going on, bro. And I thank you for everything that you've done and you've been putting out there. And thank you for being on the front lines of the war for representation, man. This is what we do.
Yeah, man. Thank you. I want to thank you for having me on, and also, I want to thank you for helping me. And like I said, like people like you were the ones who were warming and welcoming when I stepped into this game. So I definitely want to thank y'all for that, because I couldn't. I don't think I would be as far as I gotten without y'all help, without y'all guidance, and y'all are one of the people that I studied, that I talk about when I said you should study people. So I definitely want to thank y'all and thank you for having me on your platform, and also thank you to everybody who joined the live today and who was here for Lonzo being outraged.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the comment up just so y'all know. Man, it got a little real, heavy on the arm fat, man. Heavy on the arm fat is the message of the week, y'all. Carry that with you as we go into these summer months. Nothing wrong with it. A little arm fat does the family justice, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we're gonna close this thing out, man. Y'all know the vibes, man. Make sure y'all check out our Kickstarter too. Solar the Sovereign dropping this Saturday, man. Go support that. And as always, keep it concrete.